Let's start with this via THR. Lord of the Rings sunk cost fallacy, the series. You familiar with this?
Oh, yes.
It's the series that the first
a little
season,
bit of commentary there on the state of Hollywood.
little bit, Mason.
Is it filmed in New Zealand still?
No, I think it's in the UK now. It's the first season.
Bristol?
Maybe Bristol. Cost
Northampton?
Yep. Wellington.
Sheffield?
Yeah, Sheffield.
Mr. Sheffield?
Mr. Sheffield. That's right.
Niles the butler?
Niles from
Niles
that.
Crane.
Frasier. Frasier, yes.
Yeah.
Not British, but
No.
he had that kind of vibe, didn't he?
He did, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. The first series cost $1 billion or something.
That's too much
It's
money.
the most expensive show of all time, and people are
Wow.
like, it's fine. And
It's great.
and the numbers have steadily declined. I was using it when I was overseas and jet lagged.
You were using it?
I was using it, yeah, like a
Okay.
drug.
Uh-huh.
Because I was jet lagged. I'm like, I got to stay awake. So I'm like, I'll watch a new Rings of Power episode.
Okay.
And I put it on, and I'm like, this is not helping me. I don't even hate that show, but like, I didn't get to the end of it. I don't know what happened at the end of season 2. I'll come back to it. I probably won't. Anyway, it turns out
At the end of the season of Rings of Power, I was in school and I'd forgotten my clothes and there was a big test. James, I think you were dreaming.
I might have been, Mason.
Or trespassing in a school.
Yeah, whatever. So it has been given the green light in terms of season 3. Here's the synopsis. Jumping forward several years from
Okay.
the events of season 2. Wow, that's crazy.
Several years.
Yeah.
But what could happen in between? I don't know. Maybe there'll need to be an in-between call.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they
there
can
might
make a
be.
movie or a webisode.
Yeah.
Breakfast cereal.
Or 3 movies.
3 movies.
3 really long movies.
Oh my God, an animated series.
It's really long.
That fills in the several years.
Yeah.
It'd be called Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, The Several Years.
Oh my God. Season 3 takes place at the height of the War of the Elves and Sauron as the Dark Lord seeks to craft the One Ring. I thought he did that. That will give him the edge he needs to win the war. And
That's what they're going to use as dialogue. I thought he did.
Did he do this
that's
already?
In the trailer. I thought he did that.
Isn't that what this is all about? It'll give him the edge to win the war and conquer all of Middle-earth, which he doesn't because they get him. They cut his hand off or whatever happens.
Yeah, right.
Production brief.
He should have invented the Gatling gun.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was the gun to end all wars, remember?
Certainly was, yeah. Tom Cruise got riddled by one when he was the last samurai.
That's right.
Production begins in the UK this spring.
In Bristol?
Yeah, in Bristol. I guess it will release next year, like late next year, I guess.
That's great.
Because there's a lot of, yeah.
That's great.
You don't even have an opinion on this.
Not at all.
Stop
Why would I?
saying things. Did you ever watch any of this?
Nope.
Wow. I was excited for Lord of the Rings TV.
Why?
No, I see some stuff.
You might see some stuff. This season, you'll see some stuff.
What is it?
Battles.
Oh, good.
Wizards.
Wizard.
The Forest.
Yeah.
Tom Bombadil.
Oh, yeah, he's in season 2, yeah?
You were wondering where he was, but he's in it.
He's in season 2?
He's got his yellow boots or whatever.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Is he played by that guy who roots the pig in Black Mirror?
Probably.
Yeah, he is. I'm telling you.
Rory Kinnear.
Yeah, Rory Kinnear.
Yes.
You know him.
Yes.
I like this trailer.
He's in some of the Bond movies.
He's in some of the newer
Yeah.
ones, the Daniel
Yeah,
Craig
that's
ones. That's
right.
true. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mention as well, because we are going to talk about Captain America. There's a red guy.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bunch of behind the scenes stuff about how they got here and like things that were cut out and put in and reshoots and like budget stuff and behind the scenes nonsense.
Oh, he looks good as Tom Bombadil.
I agree. So when we talk about
He
Captain,
could be more blue.
yeah,
He's got a big blue coat, Tom Bombadil.
he probably gets it in the third.
Oh, he earns it. He earns the
sequel.
coat.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
But so when we talk about Captain America, there's a Red Hulk. We're going to go through a whole bunch of other stuff that kind of happened to this movie.
Oh, yeah, the coat's kind of blue. Carry on.
Yeah. I'm done. I finished talking.
Great.
But I hope you heard all of that.
I didn't.
People listening.
Yeah, they did.
They did good.
Yeah. They were probably also wondering about the status of the coat.
I mean, they've seen
I've always
it.
just thought about it as an even bluer coat than that. I guess it's kind of blue.
I guess it is.
Miles Davis, kind of blue.
Miles Davis kind of blue. Mason, this is by a deadline.
Go on.
John Lithgow.
Oh.
He's in final.
Oh.
He's in final negotiation.
Third Rock from the Sun's very own.
It's true. Dexter season 3's very own.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Other things.
Oh, I
the
thought you
old
meant
man.
The cliffhanger at the end of Dexter season 3, but he was also in
the movie Cliffhanger. That's
yeah,
great.
he was.
Yes.
Which is getting a sequel. Stallone's filming a sequel or something, or he was.
Still
or maybe
hanging.
canceled. Yeah, still hanging.
Yeah.
He's apparently in final negotiations to play Dumbledore. in that
Allegedly.
now. Allegedly. Well, it's
They've
via
asked
deadline.
everybody.
Yeah, well,
They asked me.
they asked that dude, Mark Rylance, and his wife passed away, I think, earlier this year. And so he was like, no, I can't. I'm I'm devastated and no.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
Devo.
I'm Devo. But look, as much as like, who gives a shit about Harry Potter anymore? And we've talked at length about J.K. Rowling and all of that. They are throwing some actual names at this. Like the showrunner, for example, is Francesca Gardner. She worked on Killing Eve and Succession. So HBO are really going all out on this Harry Potter, where every season is the book. So
Okay, yeah.
So it's the full. They can do the whole book and they can do Christmas and whatever
There's
else.
7
happens.
books or 8 books?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Terrific.
Yeah, man. So look, I care
Are
about
they going to
this?
do a
No.
season for the Fantastic Beasts books when nothing happens? Because that didn't take place at the school?
Those were good movies. I don't care what you say. They were good movies and they made sense. And they wrapped up properly. And they
so
didn't
true.
stop 2 movies short. They were good, actually.
That's true.
And they're all good.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great.
But I like John Lithgow. And even though, like, traditionally in Harry Potter, they had to be British, that was the rule that J.K. Rowling put in place.
The J.K. ruling.
J.K. Rowling, if you will. But this is obviously goes against that. John Lithgow also played Churchill not that long ago, so I guess he can do it. He can do it, Mason.
He can do it.
Yeah, so are you looking forward to Harry Potter seasons 1 to 7 or 8?
No.
And then every year you can watch these
I'm not going to.
boys and girls
I
run
am sort
around.
of fascinated to know whether this is there a whole generation of Harry Potter fans who are like champing at the bit to see this?
I don't know if
or is
there
it
is.
just going to drop off a cliff?
Yeah. Because I feel like if a lot of people have gone off Harry Potter, including us, though I would say you were never fully on board.
Bingo.
You were never a Potterhead, Mason.
That's right.
You never went to the Pottermore
Yeah,
website.
that's right.
And then
I was never beholden to the JK rules.
Whoa,
But
this
you were.
guy-
You were always saying JK rules, weren't you?
I'm still saying it. No, I'm not saying that, Mason. I'm saying the opposite. But people will say, "What did you do?" or whatever. Look at Sean. Go to Sean's YouTube video. That'll tell you everything that you need to know about that person.
That's right.
Yeah, so I feel like, but even people who love Harry Potter, they love the movies as well, and they're not like,
Yeah.
I wish there was more of this and
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, and again, this is sort of, it's this territory of, those movies, evolved to a specific look. Who did the subs? Like the first couple of Chris Columbus, is that?
Yeah, Chris
And then
Columbus.
it sort of got kind of darker and
Yeah.
sort of more gothy. And I think that people are a very big fan of that look.
Yeah.
And any deviation from that is kind of going to be, they don't like it as much. And of course, they grew up with
Yes.
the 3, 4, 5 leads, the main
What
people.
an impossible thing to nail in terms of casting as well.
Yeah, just to do it
It's a
again.
miracle that all turned out as it did.
Yeah.
And that was doing one movie every year or every couple of years. So I can't even imagine casting, I don't know, like 30 10-year-olds and then
Yeah.
having them grow up with this. I don't know.
Yeah.
And trust that, none of them are going to go to jail.
Well,
for
isn't
you-
it also-
for youth crime? For youth crime, Mason?
For youth crime. We may have talked about this before, but I think I remember reading Chris Columbus, he specifically, when he auditioned people, he also looked at the parents and he was like, if they're insane, showbiz parents who are like trying to live their dreams for the kids and make the kids rich and so they can sponge whatever. So they're like, he looked at the kids and he looked at the parents and he went, okay,
Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe's parents, then they seem to be normal and they seem to be cautious.
Daniel Radcliffe. What do you
Daniel
think?
Radcliffe and Mumule Radcliffe.
Yeah. What do you got to say
Daniel
for yourself?
Dadcliffe and Daniel Mumcliffe.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they were like, we're cautious about this.
Yeah.
We're worried. And
I
he
didn't
went,
know that.
okay,
Okay.
perfect. You should be worried.
He was right.
You will be.
Yeah, he will be.
You will be.
And he did Home Alone. He directed Home Alone.
That's
I
true
think
also.
that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. This is why.
And the star of that became the most normal kid actor that's ever been.
Yeah, maybe he did.
Maybe he did. I mean, he retired.
Yeah.
That's good.
And he's in stuff now. He's popping up.
Yeah.
So is Kieran Culkin, who's also in those movies.
That's right.
He's in things.